In this video, I'll review the Week 2 players from the Pitch Beats event and the players from the Songkran Splash side event. Don't miss it. Alright, let's get into the Week 2 players of Pitch Beats. At LB, we have Alphonso Davies. He's got great pace, which really makes up for his lower defending and physical stats. He also comes with solid stamina and a good skill moveset. On top of that, he has the dive into tackle trait, which is a big plus. Overall, it's a solid card, but the price is a bit high. I'll leave it up to you whether you think he's worth picking up or not. Next up is George Best. I'm personally a huge fan of his. I really like this player and his stats are incredible. The only downside is that he's right-footed, and in the RW position, you usually prefer players who can shoot with their left foot. That might be a bit annoying during gameplay. If you pack him, definitely use him and enjoy it, but I wouldn't recommend spending shards to get him. Next is Stam, who has outstanding stats and is easily one of the top 3 CBs in the game right now. If you're looking for a solid defender, he's a must-have. He's definitely better than Nesta and Ferdinand from the Songkran Splash event, so there's no doubt. This card is a total W. Now let's talk about Philipp Lahm. His stats are decent, but the downside is his low physical and his defending could have been better. I personally needed an RB, and after comparing him with Puyol, I saw that Puyol has insane defensive stats, so I went with him instead. I'll definitely share his gameplay with you guys soon. Overall, Lahm is an average card, and I'll leave the choice up to you, whether you go for Puyol or Lahm. Among the 106 OVR players, we've got Casemiro. If you're looking for a defensive-minded CDM, he's a great option. But if you want a CDM with more attacking qualities, it's better to go for Pirlo from Week 1. We have Romelu Lukaku, who has great speed, shooting, and physical stats. However, his dribbling and passing aren't impressive, and he only has a 4-star weak foot, which isn't ideal for a striker. He also doesn't have any special traits, so overall it's a pass and not worth spending shards on. We also have Marquinhos, which is a great budget option for those looking for an affordable CB. Marquinhos cards have always performed well, so there's no reason to worry. I recommend going for him if you don't want to spend too many shards. Now let's talk about Carlos Puyol, who has amazing stats with 120 defending and 122 physical. There's no one in the game who matches his skills. I've personally got him, and after testing him, his performance was outstanding. I'll definitely make a video to show you how great he is. If you get him, don't hesitate. You're definitely getting a top-tier player. The 105 rated players aren't really worth going for, except for King Maguire, who is the best player in history. I know, he'll definitely be a fixed part of your team. Don't even think twice about getting him.
I am the one, the way your son don't need a gun to get
Let's move on to the Songkran Splash event. We'll start with Rio Ferdinand. He has excellent stats, but considering he costs 1,250 shards, he's quite expensive. Earning that many shards in just 2 weeks can be challenging unless you spend a lot on gems and coins, which isn't worth it. If you've got him from the pack, great, enjoy, but getting him with shards isn't really worth it. The next player is Bruno Fernandes. He has decent stats and some great traits like long shot and flair. He also has high stamina and a 4-star skill move, making this card a definite W. Ricardo Carvalho's card isn't that great because with the same amount of shards, you can get Stam from the Pitch Beats event, whose stats are better than Carvalho's. So I wouldn't recommend going for this card. The next player is Frank Lampard. His attacking stats are good, but his defensive stats are not very impressive. Depending on your playstyle and team setup, you can decide whether to go for him or not. Personally, I don't recommend a CM with poor defensive stats, but he's not a bad card overall. The final decision is yours. Next up is Joe Cole. He has great speed, excellent shooting, and dribbling, with 4-star skill moves and a long shot trait, making him an excellent winger. This card is a definite W, and you should have no doubts about his performance. Next is Gennaro Gattuso. His card is average compared to CDMs like Essien and Petit. He has good defending and physical stats, but his passing and speed aren't that impressive. He doesn't have any notable traits, so overall this card is a L. Now let's move on to the 106 rated players. The first card is Konate. He has excellent defending and physical stats, and his height is a huge advantage when it comes to aerial duels. His stats are better than Carvalho's, and he requires fewer shards. So if you need a defender, I definitely recommend going for him. Next up is Steve McManaman in the RM position. This position doesn't have a lot of cards, and many lineups don't even include an RM. His stats are good, but if you have a formation that uses an RM and currently have a player with a lower overall, you can consider getting him with shards. We have Marchisio, whose card is average. In my opinion, it's not worth getting him with shards. It's better to use your shards to get the best players with an overall of 107. We have Cole Palmer, whose stats are excellent, even better than Bruno Fernandes. The only downside is his weak physical stats, but I believe his great stats in other areas can make up for it. It's a definite W card, so don't doubt it. We have Ludovic Julie, who has good speed, shooting, and dribbling. However, his physical stats are very weak, and he's also short in height, which, based on experience, usually doesn't result in a good gameplay. Additionally, he's right-footed, which is not ideal for the RW position. Overall, this card is a complete L, and I wouldn't recommend considering it at all. And now, we have Wayne Rooney, one of my favorite players, with amazing stats. 121 speed, 120 shooting, and excellent dribbling and physical stats. He also has traits like finesse and long shot, making this card incredible. It's definitely a W card, and if you're looking for a player in this position, I highly recommend you go for him. The rest of the cards, except for Cucurella and Garnacho, are all L and aren't worth spending shards on. Now let's go ahead and open a few packs. Thanks for tuning in. I hope this breakdown was helpful and that you make better choices for your teams. Don't forget to check out my upcoming videos, and feel free to leave any questions or thoughts in the comments. Best of luck, and see you in the next video.